Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here to share this digital pack from Tsunami Rose, and it's her Valentine Ephemera kit that is under her Valentine section in her shop. And I think it's called a 30-page ephemera kit, and you can see I've printed that out at a small size. And I was going to flip through it real quick and maybe make some ephemera with you today. So I just wanted to show you how cute. So you can get an idea. We don't have to flip through every single piece because we're going to be working with these, but I kind of have them a little bit separated into horizontal and vertical here so I can get organized for crafting. But really super cute. They remind me of course they look like you know, vintage Valentines, but they also remind me of vintage type postcards. So here's some of the vertical ones, all different kind of retro vintage look, very cute, and I really love these. So I couldn't wait to do something with them, and I thought maybe we could do a few videos where we're making things with these as far as ephemera goes. So the first thing I was going to do, well, I already did one thing here because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I glued this one here, this pretty little image here, onto a piece of pink cardstock. And so that would be a journaling card, you know, for a journal. And so I'm going to call that one done. This one I have an envelope here, just old, you know, I have lots of old envelopes that I pick up with things that I've purchased at thrift stores, and this particular piece fit on here perfectly. I was trying to figure out if I was going to put a background in back of this, but if I put a background, you know, let's see, I mean I could, and it would have to be the same size as the envelope. I do have a couple of pieces I pulled out here of just, this is kind of like, almost like handmade paper, little handmade paper scrap. And so I could put this right even with the envelope, well, almost even, and then see how that looks, because it is red, and that would be pretty. Yeah, it wouldn't really stick out on the sides. Well, I guess I could cut a little bit of this off. I've already trimmed these, you know, down to where they're supposed to be, and so I didn't want to cut off, but see how this is blank? So I could cut a little bit off the sides of this one. So this one, I think I'm going to say I'm going to allow myself to cut this one because I already told myself these are the perfect size. I don't want to cut anything off of them. They're just ready to go. But I would like a little bit of that red showing on the side there. So let's just see what we can do here. And I think that would look better if a little red was showing. Yeah, see, I like that. Now, I need to cut this red piece. So about right, let me see, about right there. Make a little fold there where I'm going to cut. And this is like two sides. See, it's shiny on this side, but I'm going to be gluing this down because I like this kind of not shiny side better for this craft, this particular vintage craft. Plus this is just going to be showing a little bit of, I mean, I'll show you what it looks like with the shiny. Let's see, let's make sure we don't want the shiny. So this is what the shiny would look like. So yeah, cut the sides off there. Did I cut the side off? Yeah. No, I cut the length. I cut the length. Okay, let me make sure this is going to work. So that's the shiny. See, I just don't think the shiny goes as well with this vintage look. So yeah, I don't like the shiny. So we're going to turn it over on that side. It looks like, see, there's a little bit of a pattern there. I don't know if it's going to come across on the camera, but you might be able to see it. Kind of almost like an embossed kind of paisley look. Okay, so now that I cut that off to fit on the envelope, I need to cut a little bit more off here so that that red shows up around the bottom and the top of this little piece. And let me make sure that's even. Get off of there. Okay, yeah, that's going to be perfect, I think. See, now we have a little red border all the way around. So we can glue everything together. And then we have a little pretty little envelope we can put in a pocket in one of my journals. And we can also, maybe we'll find a piece that we can make for the inside, you know, to stuff the envelope with something, a little journaling card or something that will fit in there. I'm sure I have a piece that will fit. I'm just putting plenty of glue on here since this is a little shiny. I want to make sure it gets glued down. I don't think I've ever used this paper before, so a little bit different as far as gluing. Maybe we'll see how it glues down. Let me get it even as much as possible. Okay. Is it gluing? I might have to get out my Fabri-Tac. Gonna need a little bit on the edge right there. I can feel it, you know, in the middle it feels like it's on there, but the sides are not. Maybe I didn't put enough on the sides. I don't think I did. Right around the edge or something. Okay, let's put a little bit more glue on the edges here. Let's see if I just didn't put enough on the edge, or do I actually need to get out my Fabri-Tac? So yeah, I just thought this would be fun to do before Valentine's. Go ahead. And some of these are not necessarily, you know, even though, well, I mean, some of them are very Valentine-y and they have hearts and things, but doesn't mean you have to just use them for Valentine's Day or, you know, month. And also some of them are just kind of, you know, vintage, and even though they might have a romantic theme or whatever look to them, they're not necessarily Valentine, totally, you know, 100% Valentine related. So, okay, now we have it down. Okay, now it's sticking. I guess I didn't have enough on the edge. This one I printed double-sided by mistake. So I'm just going to, you know, I'm still using it. I'm just gluing this side down. So no reason to like waste anything that you accidentally print double-sided. You can always use your accidents, I think, pretty much in some way. So here we go. We're decorating our little envelope here. With a little layering. Now that wasn't, the paper, that red paper was papery. It wasn't cardstock. So it doesn't make it, you know, I think it would be okay to use cardstock too. Actually, I was looking for cardstock and I don't have any red cardstock, but I found that red paper. I was like, well, at least I have something red, right? I must have used up all my red in my Christmas crafts, but so that's cute. Another one done. And we'll keep this handy in case we find a piece that we can stick in there. But that's cute for a journal. Okay, so we got an envelope and a journal card. Let's see what else we want to do here. I would like to make a card, actual card maybe. Let's pick out a piece for a card, maybe a vertical. These are all the horizontal. Let's pick out a vertical piece for a card front. And then we can make a little Valentine card. So here, let's see. Here's the tiny pieces right here. They're all kind of in the middle there. There's a tiny horizontal. And then these are just tinier pieces. So, I mean, I can make any size card I want. Let's pull this one out. This one looks like a card, doesn't it? And it already has a little red border. So I might not need to put too much on it to make a little card. Little Valentine card. Okay. So let me just kind of do this in an easy way here. I'm going to leave a little white border around and just kind of fold this. I don't have my score here or anything, so I'm just going to see if I can fold this card. It's cardstock, white cardstock. Okay, I think I got my measurements there. And let me pull this up a little bit because I'm kind of running off my table here. Trying to work off the table for some reason. Okay, so let's just fold this. Probably would be better to use a score. I don't have it out, so I'm not going to get it out right now, but it'll be all right. Okay, and I'm going to cut this even here, the back side. Okay, and now let's cut our length. Let's see where we want a little border. And this will be really cute for a pocket, right? It can be a little card that you stick in a pocket, or you know, in an envelope, or you can use it as a card to give someone, attached to a Valentine gift. Isn't that adorable? Here's another one. We'll find a piece maybe that will fit on here in a second. Let's just finish this one first. Do I want some, let's see, here's what it'll look like inside. Just, you can write a little note in there, journal in there. Maybe some, this is, you know, so vintage looking, and this is so white. I'm thinking maybe a little bit of distressing. Let me grab my distress ink here, and we might distress around this one a little bit and see how we like it. See if we like it or if we don't like it. And then next time we'll either do it again or not do it again if we don't like it. I'm going to put the glue on here so I don't get glue in spaces I don't want glue. Go around the edge better this time. So I hope everybody has a good Saturday. Today's Saturday. And yeah, don't have much planned. Riley was coming over, my granddaughter, but my daughter-in-law is not feeling well, so boo-hoo, I don't get to see my little baby granddaughter today, but maybe she'll be feeling better tomorrow, and they can come over tomorrow. So there we go. That is so cute. Isn't it adorable? Okay, do we want to distress? We want to distress and see what it looks like, just because I don't know what it's going to look like. But I want to know what I want to see. So let's go for it. Oh, I think I like it. Yes. Yes. Okay, I do like it. I wasn't sure. Because it's pretty without the distressing, but it was so white. And see how this is kind of like distressed there, just from the digital print. Yeah, that looks better. It goes with the card, with this front piece, the digital piece better. The digital print. Yeah, a little distressing all around the edges. I don't really need it in you know, on the back or anything, but or inside, but right here on the front cover, I think it looks nice. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Just take that white down a little bit. And there you go. Super cute, fun and easy, quick. Okay, so we made an envelope, a card, and a little journaling card. Let's see if we have a piece for that other. Well, let's keep this handy. Let's see if we have a piece for this envelope. So it could open this way or this way. So let's see. I have my horizontals right here. Let's see if I have something that will fit right on there. Okay, so we've got this size. That would fit on there, but that, let's see, we could layer a little bit around either one of these, but let's find, like, that would look good. That looks more like a front of a card right there. Let's see if we have anything else real quick. I don't want to take too long to pick out something. These are all too big, I can see. So we may have it decided for us by the size as far as, because all of these are too big. Yep. Okay, it's going to be this one. Let's do it. Okay, so I've got some, this has pink in it, so that's good. I have some pink cardstock right here. Let me see, pink cardstock right here. Oh, I have a pink doily too, but I think the pink doily really wouldn't show up much under there, you know what I mean? So let's cut a little piece of cardstock to go under this. So really, it's going to be a little bit bigger than this card. Let me decide how I want to figure out the size here. I want a little white showing, and you know, so I can see the layers. So let's cut about right there for this side. And then, so that was this, like this, and then the length this way. It's going to be like right about, let me get it even on the top here, where I want it a little bit more down. Get my border the same size, trying to get my border the same size all the way around. And then right here we'll cut. Okay, and so let's glue these pieces together. So we've made we'll have made 2 cards and an envelope and a journaling card. Maybe we'll make some tags too. Let's make some tags next. That would be fun. I have some red ribbon here and some little heart trim, which I will show you in a second. Let me show you right now before I forget in case I don't use it. This is my little heart trim that I got at a vintage store right here in my town. A little vintage thrift shop. And it was apparently cut off as something. See, there's some netting here. And then this is like crochet type stuff right here. And then the little heart's really cute. I could even cut just a piece or one of these little hearts out or something. So I would like to use some of that because I have a lot of it. And I haven't really hardly used any of it. So I would really like to use some of it. And I've had it for a couple years, so that's why I'm like, just, you know, it's so cute, but I just haven't used it. I should put some in my shop, right? Okay, so a card done here with some layering. To my Valentine, it says right there. And it's all nice and glued down. And now we have a little cute little card. And this is a good size to fit in a pocket too, in any journal really. Okay, so now some tags. We said, I've got this red too here I pulled out. It's kind of, this is not shiny, but it's embossed. 2 pieces of card, pretty much cardstock. This is actually thicker, this one, than this one. But they're both the same pattern. You see they're even like a little bit different colors. So let's see. Horizontal for tags, I would say. Well, let's find a horizontal. Maybe use these 2 pieces of red for, can we get 2? I don't think I'm going to be able to get 2 because, well, unless I do a small tag. Let's see. Something like, because I want the, you know, again, I want a border around my tag. No, it's not going to be enough. Well, it is what it is. I want to make a card out of this one, I think. That would be cute. I'm going to save that one for a card. Let's see. So if we make that into a tag, maybe a taller one since I really can't get 2 of these out of here anyway. Let's don't waste it and make a, let's make a, here's some more horizontals. I'll put with my horizontals. Let's find a bigger vertical. Oh, here's a skinny one. That would fit, but I don't know if I have 2 skinny ones. Let's see. There's that one. That could be a possibility. I would like to make a bigger one though. Here's my little tiny horizontals here. Vertical, vertical. Horizontal, horizontal. Okay, here's some of the bigger ones. Still organizing. Okay, so let's look at the bigger ones. See, this would be a nice big one. This is the one one of the ones I was talking about that's not necessarily very Valentine-y. I mean, it's Valentine-y, but it could be any journal. You know what I mean? Because it's just vintage. So I like that for these two right here. Any journal type, you know, even though they're romantic. This one too, little blue flower. So I'm looking for bigger pieces that I can put on this bigger piece of cardstock and make a tag. Okay, this is a big one. That would be cute. On the red. Oh, here's one with a white border. It really needs a red background. I'm going to put that on there. Let's see. So these two need a red background too because neither one of them have pink. Well, this has a little pink in it. This one really needs a red background because it's so white on the edge. And no pink except for this person has kind of a pink skin there. Let's see, what else? Anything else? Should we just go with those? Probably. Here's one with a lot of white on it. St. Valentine's Greeting. I just want to see this one real quick. I really kind of like this one. Oh yeah, I like that one better. Okay, let's go with these. Don't waste time here. So I'm just going to center it on here and make a tag. Not necessarily, I'll show you, just a rectangle tag. I don't know if I'll cut the top corners or not. We'll see. Okay. Okay. There's one. And here is two. And this might be about it because I don't know. My time might be running out here with my camera. But I think we can get these glued down. These are so pretty, right? I love this kit. When I saw it, I had a hard time because Daisy has a lot of beautiful Valentine kits. And I just like wanted to get everyone. She has quite a few. If you haven't seen her Valentine kits, you should just go look at them at least. And you'll see what I mean. There's just so many cool things that she has. Telegrams and calendars and all kinds of really cool things. I was like, oh my goodness, how do I pick? You know what I mean? How do I pick one? Okay. Oh, this one was two-sided. This is one of my two-sided ones. That's cute too. Goodness gracious. Which one? We already chose this. Okay, Sherry. I like the other side. I'm going to have to print that out again if I don't have it printed out anywhere. I tried to print every single one once. But if I don't remember seeing this little couple here. So I'm going to have to check through my prints and make sure I have that one. And if I don't, I'll go print it out again because that was cute. At least that's a good thing about digital kits. You can print as many as you want. Okay, so I just glued those right in the middle. So they are red on the back, as you can see, and this is the embossed paper or cardstock. But I would like to put a little something on the top to kind of make it into a tag. Let's see if any of this trim will work up there. Maybe just a little piece across the top. Like it could just be like 3 hearts. That would be cute, right? Yeah, I like that. I might sew it on though, but I'll show you what I'm doing. And then later on, I'll sew it. So it'll be like something like this. This will be a tag and this will be my little topper. And I'll just sew that right on the top. Actually, I could glue it down just to have it in place so that it stays in place while I'm trying to sew. You know how if you, I mean, I've done it plenty of times where you're sewing and then your little, you know, the little things that push your fabric through, it'll just push your trim, it'll push your trim over if it's not glued down. So it is kind of a good idea to glue it down or hold it down in some way before you start sewing on it. So there we go. little tag topper to make that into a tag officially. And then here's another 3 hearts here. Could do 2 too, couldn't I? Let me see how 2 looks. I think 2 looks a little skimpy though. I think I like 3. Not like I don't have plenty of that, right? So yeah, there's a back and front to this. So let's put another piece here. And then after the video, I will sew. And I do want to come back and make some more ephemera with this digital kit. But if this is my design team project for February, in case I didn't say that for Tsunami Rose. I think I did say it, but there we go. Cute, right? Okay. This is coming off the backing here, but that will be sewn back together. I'll put a little glue on there, but that'll be sewn back together when I sew it down. So we've made quite a few things already out of this digital kit. 2 tags, 2 little cards, 3 cards, 3. Oh, this is the envelope. Almost look like a card, but this is the envelope. And then here's another little journaling card. So yeah, got a good start here. So I'll be back to make some more with you. Hope you enjoyed this kit, and I will have the link below to Daisy's shop, and you can just check it all out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.